Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day number 2 of the hike up Kilimanjaro. Just woke up about 30 minutes ago at 6 a.m. and now just making my morning tea. My porter's putting together the water for my camel pack right now. And yeah, so right now in a couple of minutes, should be getting a thing of hot water so I can wash myself down. And then comes breakfast, and then we get to do a quick medical check. And yeah, so... Oh, and then do a little briefing too. So, here's the water. Okay, so the water's now in my camel pack, but right now it's fudging cold. And as you can tell, I don't want to get out of my sleeping bag. That's how cold it is. But once I wash myself down, it'll become a little bit easier. And so once I start getting moving and the sun comes out, it should warm up a bit. But for now, I'm just, I don't want to get out of it at all. So another cool thing is that when I woke up, it was still dark outside. I got to see all the stars, which is not something that you typically get to see when you're in one of the major cities over in the US or in Europe, just because there's so much light coming off the buildings. But it was pretty cool to be able to see all the stars in the sky. Yeah, so... But now I'm going to work up the courage to try to get out of my sleeping bag. Okay, so we're now starting our hike for day 2. It's about a 6-kilometer hike up to the Nuts camp. It should be pretty fun, relatively steep. And the best part about it is that, well, we're starting our hike right now. The rest of the camps and groups, they're still getting ready. So we'll be able to beat the crowds. And given how steep it's going to be, there'll probably be a little bit of a backup as well at certain parts. So yeah, so now we're gonna keep going up, and yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Okay, so we're now a little bit more than halfway up to the top of the mountain. We're gonna be staying for tonight. Should get there in about another hour, maybe an hour and a half, give or take. When we arrived yesterday at our base camp for the day, we had hiked up a little bit less than 4,000 vertical feet. And so far today, we have hiked up a little bit more than about 2,500 vertical feet so far. Right now we're at about 12,380 vertical feet right now as our altitude. But we're now going to head back up and continue to see these beautiful waterfalls as well. And my guide Alberto will continue to drop some wisdom on me.
This is a tender senecio, and actually it's grow only in the moorland zone or hither zone. And funny enough, you can see this plant. It has dead branches and live branches. As you see at the top there, it's a green branch which is alive, and this like a black is dead. And it has something like a cotton. It's a branch. This cotton, it's here in order to protect itself from the cold. As you see, it helps itself to protect from the cold. And another thing is you can count the age of this plant through its branch. Every branch, it has 25 years. Now this plant, it has 2 branches. So one 25 and another 25. So the total age of this branch is 50 years.
Okay, so we finally made it to the day 2 camp. Now we're going to go over and register. Because at each campsite you have to register right when you arrive so that they know that you've actually made it to the campsite. As you can see behind me, right now the campsite is in the clouds. So yeah, so now we're gonna walk over to the registration tents. Is it that way?
This way.
Okay. Yeah, so pretty fun climb today. Very quick ascent. And yeah, only did it in about what, 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 hours and 50 minutes.
Okay, it's not too bad. Around what we thought it would take, right? 4 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's pretty fun. So now after we register,
Yes.
we're gonna go try to find our campsite.
Yep.
The porters may not be here yet. Yeah, we were going a bit faster than them, so they might not have arrived yet, but they should get here soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they came over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The 3 tents. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's camp.
Is that ours?
That's 3 camps. The orange one, green one. Yeah, it's place we are going to stay today.
Okay.
Yep. And your tent is there.
Oh, so it's already here.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So we don't have to wait for the porters. They're already up here.
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So now we're going to look for our registration tent, or area. And so it's somewhere beyond the clouds. Okay, so we just finished signing the registration book, and from what I can tell, we're the fifth person to reach the day 2 camp. And that's out of about 50 to 80 people who went to the day 1 camp. So made great progress. Wasn't number 1, but it's not a race. It's a marathon, as Alberto likes to say. And right when he heard the word race, he was giving me the evil eye. Yeah. So now we're gonna head on over to the campsite and settle down, get a little rest. So we just got back from trying to see the Shira summit, and unfortunately there was too much clouds or fog in the way for us to be able to see it. So ended up coming all the way back to the tent. We're gonna now enjoy some lunch and some coffee. So let's see what we have. So it looks like we have some plant-based noodles of sorts with some plants of sorts. And then, yeah, that's really it for the most part. Condiment-wise, got the favorite chili sauce. It's gonna be so good to actually use. I cannot wait. But yeah, so other than that, got everything to make myself some coffee. Some Africafe instant pure coffee. So it's pretty cool. It might be from Tanzania, not sure, but it is 100% pure instant coffee. I'm not sure how you get 50% pure instant coffee, but yeah, so pretty cool. And then otherwise, got some other stuff to make, some other drinks and stuff like that. Got some Tanzanian tea, which is pretty cool. And then got some other stuff as well. I got some Nestea Milo. It has an active go. I got some honey. I got this, which I have no idea what this is. It looks like it's butter of sorts, in which case I will not be having. Got some honey, got some peanut butter, and got some jelly. And sugar. And then also some limes. I think that's what those are. So now I'm just gonna sit back, relax, get acclimated to the 12,810 vertical feet. But yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. Enjoy some lunch, open a book, relax, and yeah, just get ready for the hike tomorrow. Now, today though, my pack was a bit heavier than yesterday, so historically, I've done a horrible job of eating and drinking water, and this morning, my porter decided to fill up my water pack, camel pack, to 3 liters. Yesterday I started the hike with a little bit less than about 2.25 liters, so the additional 0.75 liters took a pretty big toll on me, and my back is feeling that right now. So in preparation of tomorrow's hike, for day 3, I'm going to have to rearrange my bag, probably decrease some of the load, and then also make sure that I don't have more than 2 liters of water as well. So yeah, otherwise it's just going to get worse as we get higher up. And yeah. So overall, that's what's going on for now. Other than that, the hike up here was pretty amazing. Saw some waterfalls, sang some Bob Marley with my guide, and if I'm ever unhappy, I can just, give him a call, and he'll cheer me up. So yeah, that's what we got going on now. And now I'm just gonna eat. So, bon appetit. Okay, so I took a little bit of a nap, and then woke up because dinner was here. So I had some of that, and now it's just a matter of getting ready for bed, brushing my teeth, all that other fun stuff, and then a briefing for tomorrow and a medical test. And then after that, just gonna hit the hay, go to sleep, pass out, wake up tomorrow at 5 a.m. and the goal is going to be just to hit the trail at about 6:30, 6:45 time frame, give or take. But yeah, once we're up there, we'll be able to get there a little bit earlier than we did here today. We only got here around 11:30. So tomorrow we should get to the Nets camp at about like 10:30, 11ish, which should give plenty of time to go sightseeing, do some other stuff, like we did today when we went to or tried to go over to see the Shira summit. So, but yeah, so that'll give us some time to explore, which is definitely fun. But yeah, so now I'm just trying to wait for my porter to come over, collect the rest of the big pile of rice that I didn't eat, and then do the medical test and the briefing, and yeah, go to sleep. So that's day 2.